versus apartment. In some schools you don't get that option as a freshman, and in some schools you do. And then also, all my videos won't be aimed at freshmen. There's still videos for juniors and sophomores too. So I'm going to be I'm going to be comparing dorms versus apartments. Okay, so I'm going to go through the list, and then up for it, I'm going to say, and I'm going to say like a topic, and then I'm going to say how it compares for both dorm and apartments. So the first thing on my list is social. So I know for me, I'm a very social person, and I like to talk to people and see people and hang out and just things like that. And so dorms are very social because everyone's in the same building, everyone can connect and things like that. And then for like apartments, it's literally like you don't have a lounge area where you can all go to hang out and chill and things like that like you would in a dorm. So the apartments are kind of really like less social. I know I still have like 4 other roommates, so there's that, but still a dorm is like there's so many different people that you could talk to, run into, get stuck in the elevator with, things like that. At my school, we have this thing where to get into the entire building, you have to scan in, and then to get onto your floor, if you're in the dorms, there's a key that you have to use after a certain time. So midnight on the weekdays, the doors lock for the floors, and then 2 a.m. on the weekends, the doors lock. And in the apartments, it's not like that. You scan in, and then you go to your apartment, and that's pretty much it. So if you're in the apartment, meaning you don't get locked out of your entire floor and can't even get access to your room if it's 12 a.m. The next thing is that dorms, the cost. So the costs for dorms are so much cheaper than apartments, just because you have a meal plan. You have to have a meal plan at my school if you're living in the dorms. If you're living in the cottages or the apartments, you don't have to have a meal plan. You can still have one, but you don't have to have it. So the food costs more, cleaning supplies cost more, toilet paper, things like that for your room will cost more in the apartments because you have to buy it. It's your apartment, it's your responsibility to keep it clean and everything like that. In the dorms, pretty much everything is for you. So once you pay your tuition, that's it. Also, the dorms are less cleaning. I have to clean my apartment so much. We have to clean the bathroom ourselves. We have to clean the kitchen ourselves, which is no problem for me. I don't mind cleaning. I actually like it sometimes. But just in your dorms, if you don't like cleaning, all you're really responsible for is your room. You don't have to clean a bathroom. You don't have to clean a kitchen or a living room or anything like that. It's literally just your room. The next thing is hall programs. So I actually like hall programs. I think they're really fun. In the dorms, at least at my school, there's hall programs I think like monthly. When I moved to my apartment, we had hall programs probably like once every 3 months probably, or something like that. So it's only like twice a semester, 2 or 3 times a semester. But the hall programs were better in the apartments because we got free pizza and things like that. So if you do not like loud noises, or if you like for there to be someone that's going to tell people to be quiet when they're making loud noises, the apartments are not for you. Apartments are so loud. Literally, there would always be people screaming. I didn't mind it. I thought it was cool, but I mean, if you don't like a lot of noises, I wouldn't recommend the apartments. In dorms, it's about medium because there's still a lot of people. There's nothing really you can do about that. But, you know, you can't be completely loud blasting your music when you're sharing a floor with a bunch of other people. The next thing is freedom. So in dorms, you have a lot less freedom than you do in apartments. I know at least at my school, you have a DA, which is a desk assistant, and someone who sits at the front of the building. And at my school, they don't get there till 6 p.m. and they check people in and check people out. So basically, if you want to bring a guest, after 6 p.m. you would have to sign them in, and then they would take their ID or their student card or whatever, and then they would have to leave at midnight on the weekdays and 2 a.m. on the weekends. And then if you had a friend stay, you would have to get them checked in with like the public safety at our school. In the apartments, there is no DA, and your RA is pretty chill. I mean, of course, they're still going to be there to make sure like no one's like dying or like doing anything completely outrageous that will harm other people, but they're not constantly like, who's your guest, who do you have, things like that, blah blah blah. So that's a lot more free. That's pretty cool. You don't have to sit there and like check someone in every time you want to have a guest. And then this is a big one for a lot of schools: distance. So dorms are often always on campus. I guess at some schools they're off campus or on another part of the campus, but I know at least at my school they're on campus, and the apartments are also on campus. But at some schools, most schools, the apartments are not on campus. So if you really don't want to walk that far, I would recommend the dorms, unless you're at a super big school and everything's far away and you just say, well, I might as well because it's just the same distance. Then it doesn't really matter for a dorm or apartment. But at most schools, the dorms are closer to everything, like the food and the classes and the activities and things like that. The next thing is a bathroom. So freshman, sophomore year, I had to share a bathroom. The first year I had to share a bathroom with, I don't want to lie, but I'm pretty sure it was like, I think it was probably like maybe 60 girls, maybe 40 to 60 girls. Brie. I had to share a bathroom with like maybe 40 to 60 girls, and so that was really gross. That's a lot of room for germs and things like that to spread around, and I did get sick a lot more when I was living in those areas than when I was living in my apartment. However, if you have roommates in your apartment, which at my school you have to have roommates, make sure that your roommates are clean, and make sure they clean up after themselves, because it can get really nasty really quick, and it can just get just as bad as the shared bathroom. The one downfall about the apartment bathrooms, other than you having to clean them yourself, is that there's one toilet and one shower. So at my school, there's 5 people to an apartment with 1 bathroom. But personally, we only had 4 girls, so it wasn't as bad, but it's still bad because you still have to wait. Like, are you in the shower? No, I'm in the shower. Are you in the bathroom? That type of thing. But I think, and I might be a little biased because I'm no longer in the dorms, but I think living in an apartment is the clear winner here because of the freedom and just the responsibility that you can get. I really didn't like having to constantly like check people in. I didn't like having to have a bunch of keys all the time and having to remember, like, now I have to go upstairs and now I have to unlock this door and then now I have to unlock my room door. And with the apartment, you just don't have to worry about that, you know? You get your own bedroom key, you get your front door key, and then you have your regular card to scan into the building, and you can actually leave your bedroom door unlocked if you trust your roommates and things like that. So that's cool, but generally I don't recommend leaving your dorm door open when you share a hall with anybody that can get access to it. And that's another reason apartment wins, because you're free. But honestly, if you're a social person, if you don't mind the distance, if you don't mind having to have a meal plan, stay in the dorms. Like, some schools have suites where you have a shared bathroom with some other people, but it's still like dorm-like. That's cool too. It's like the best of both worlds. So it's between dorm and between apartments. So I guess the actual winner here are suite style rooms. If you want more videos like this, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave comments, please subscribe. I will be coming out with more videos like this later on. Thanks guys, bye.